Morning guys, it's the 19th of December. I am starting off doing admin from home today just because I am really behind in getting the next rota out so people know what they're doing as far as their work schedule. This should have been out probably a couple of weeks ago, but I was away and then it's just been so busy every single day. I just haven't had any time. So I've said to the team, I need to just do this first thing before I come in because I know I'll get it done. If I try and just leave it to the end of the day, I'm not going to get around to it because that's what's been happening for the last week. So I get to be in the nice comforts of my own home. I've made my Vladimir tea, which is one of my Kusmi teas, which smells very spicy. I think it's going to be nice and warming. I wanted to show you guys, I got myself a Christmas pen this year. So this is a black pen, I have to have a black pen for work. It has this really pretty green sequins, this tree, and guess what? When you swipe it up or slide it up, it's red underneath. It's so fun. I'm really hoping I'm going to get to see some little kitties at my visits and during my clinic this week because I think they will get a big kick out of it. And it's the week leading up to Christmas. You kind of just got to get Christmassy at this point, right? Otherwise, when are you going to do it? I will be heading into work a little later on this morning once I finished this all up, and I will take you around and show you what I get up to. So I am off to do some postnatal visits. I haven't really explained what that entails because I feel like a lot of people who aren't from the UK wouldn't know. So in the UK on the NHS, the day after you leave the hospital when you've had a baby, a midwife should come and visit you at home within 48 hours. And we are there to assess any wounds, to check how the feeding's going, give any feeding support, breastfeeding support if needed. We're there for emotional support as well. And then we always come back again when the baby is 5 days old to weigh the babies and do a blood test for them and just check on everything again. We usually will then go and visit at least one more time, sometimes more depending on the full picture of what's going on, at which point we then hand it over to a different health professional called a health visitor. I do feel like people who are not from the UK, particularly people from the US who we go to see, are very surprised and grateful for this service. I know this is definitely not something that happens all around the world, and I think it is a really fantastic thing that someone can come and visit you at home when you've just had a newborn baby and might be feeling a little bit lost, a little bit scared, a little bit unsure. Getting to have someone come to your house, I think, is really important. So I'm driving around in the rain today in some traffic. I feel like it's at least very typical London life, I have to say. It hadn't been raining very much until this point in December, and I tell you, it rains a whole heck of a lot in London. So you're getting a pretty real picture of what it's like for me normally going around and doing my work. There's really been a lot of visits on the River Thames today, which has been a real treat. I always love being near the river. I just find it so peaceful and so calming in the midst of a busy day. It's been a nice day of visits, actually. I can't complain. I feel like everyone I went to see today was really sweet. So I'm gonna just finish up a few things in the office before I head back home, but good productive day, I feel like. So I am on my way home and I realize that I'm gonna be passing a lot of cool Christmas decorations. There was a day last week when I tried to walk around and show you some on my way home from work, and I clearly failed to press record, so I didn't manage to actually get those filmed. But it's not actually raining this minute, and it's really not that cold. So I am gonna pull myself over, park up, and show you some cool Christmas decorations. back here at home and I feel like it's been a good start to the week. I have to say I'm really appreciating the change in weather in the UK. So certainly in London, it was, I would say, probably more like typical temperatures, certainly not anywhere near as cold. It's in the 50s today as opposed to being in the 20s like it was last week. And yes, it's rainy and the rain is not a lot of fun, but as long as I'm not freezing, it really does make a difference on the day-to-day. I am going to be opening my advent calendars now because I haven't done that yet this morning. I think I will start with Fabric Godmother. The 19th is over here. My husband actually spotted that this is the same as this sticker that I got. So it's the same vintage sewing machine, which is a cute detail. My sewing tip is use a rotary cutter for slippery fabrics. Yeah, it's interesting. I feel like I pretty much always use a rotary cutter these days, but the one time when I didn't was the hoodie fabric because the rotary cutter just didn't even go through it. So that was one for my scissors. I think it's good to have options. Got some more buttons. Well, these are some more pretty pearlescent ones. There's 10 of these. I feel like they're maybe slightly bigger than the other ones that I got, but they are definitely very reflective and pretty and colorful. I'm guessing they're probably shell, but these are just lovely. I feel like this kind of color, I don't know why I want to show you guys buttons like that. I know it doesn't work. This kind of color I feel like just goes, oh, see I'm dropping them. Of course I'm dropping them. But yeah, I feel like this kind of color just goes with so much because there's actually quite a few different hues within it. These will be a nice one. All right, time for Cosme tea. The 19th is here. I have to say, I often when I'm working, I have to stop and think about what the date is, but because of Vlogmas, I'm very familiar of what the date is because I've mentioned it in the morning. So it's been funny when I'm at work, I'm just like, yeah, today is the 19th. I know today is the 19th because I've already been talking about it. And sometimes I've even done an advent calendar, so I'm very clear on what it is. All right, today my tea is Tropical White. Mango and passion fruit flavored white tea. I am a sour fan. Passion fruit is very much a favorite of mine and I love mango, so this sounds good. I haven't shown this to you guys yet, but I made a note to go with all the bowl cozies that I'm giving out, just in case they're not aware of what they are. So it just says, handmade bowl cozy. This bowl is made from 100% cotton and is microwave safe. To use, place your bowl of food in the cozy and heat as usual. Remove bowl with the cozy to avoid burning your fingers. Cozies are also great for ice cream. Reversible cozy is machine washable. So I feel like that covers all the bases so people have an idea of what it is, and I hope people like them. That is me really, I think, for the day. So I will be saying goodbye and checking in with you guys again tomorrow. See you then. Bye. Good morning, peoples. It is the 20th of December. We are almost there, guys. Almost to the end of Vlogmas, but more importantly, almost at Christmas. I have another few days, including today at work, before I'm off for Christmas, and I'm very much looking forward to cozying up in that Christmas zone, finishing up all of my Christmas baking. Today should be a good day. I'm doing some visits. It's going to be mostly postnatal visits, but I'm also visiting a pregnant woman who is planning for a home birth. So if you're planning for a home birth in our area, we come and do the sort of end of your pregnancy appointments at home, just so that we can get used to coming to your home environment and you can get used to us coming to see you there. So I'll be seeing her as well. I am going to have somebody working with me today because we have a new member of staff who joined the team recently. So I won't be able to film probably a whole lot throughout the day, but I might get some opportunities here and there, and I'll do as much as I can. I do love getting into work at 8 in the morning when everybody else comes in at 9 and having the office to myself. It's a good feeling. I have treated myself to my Cosme tea from yesterday, the Tropical White. I brought it into work. I think you guys will appreciate my mug. So I'm just gonna sit and chill out and do some things before everyone else arrives. Been a good morning. It is lunchtime and I'm off to meet my friend Annette. We're going to Olenstein, which is a Danish bakery. She is Danish, so she is partial to a Danish bakery. I know that last year they did some nice Christmassy cakes, so I'm hoping it will be the same again this year. That did not disappoint. We ended up splitting the dessert. So we splitted a strawberry tart and it's called an Othello. Apparently it's a very traditional Danish cake that Annette has not seen in the UK before. It has cream and cake and jam, marzipan, chocolate. It was amazing. I'm definitely gonna have to get that another time. I thought about bringing one home for my husband because it's fresh cream. I thought it probably wouldn't keep until I get home. But I'm definitely gonna get one of those some other time. It was so good. We are now heading back because near my office, there's a really nice garden center that always do really beautiful things for Christmas. And I think I wanted to pick something up to take home. I am near the Royal Albert Hall, which is such a beautiful building. I'm gonna see if I can capture some of it for you. I've been doing some visits in Knightsbridge, which is a very pretty part of London, and there's a lot of nice shops with really beautiful Christmas displays. So I'm gonna see if I can just show you a quick look around before I head back to the office. The whole of Harrods, which is a huge department store, has been decorated by Christian Dior to look like a gingerbread house. And there were dresses and suits made out of gingerbread, well, what looks like gingerbread, and sweets and candy. I was not expecting this at the end of my workday, and wow, is it a treat. I'm I'm just popping into the hospital where I work. I know that people like to see that if possible. I did show a little bit of it last year. There are restrictions on what I'm allowed to show. I'm not allowed to show any members of staff, but I will see what I can film inside. At the very least, I will try and show you the Christmas tree that we have in the center of the atrium. It looks really cool. One thing I love about our hospital is that there is a piano just on the ground floor in the central atrium that you pass as you're going through the hospital. We do have people that are specifically asked to come and perform, so whether it's bands or choirs or dancers sometimes, which is really cool. But I love that the piano is just there. I have seen patients in hospital gowns who've come down from the wards to just sit and play the piano. I've seen visitors. I think I did just catch a visitor who had taken his coat off, put it on top of the piano and sat to have a play. It's just a really wonderful, magical thing as you're walking through the hospital, and I feel like being able to play the piano, if you're someone who plays piano, is such great just therapy. It's really good for you to do, really great creative outlet, and it's just a wonderful thing for all the people passing by. So here I am, home sweet home. I am just heating up some dinner. We're just going for easy dinner tonight, pasta and pesto, because it's pretty late and I just want to get dinner going so we can have a relax before getting to bed. But I need to get on with my advent calendars because I have not done those yet today. I'll do the fabric godmother first. The 20th is here. The sewing tip is snip your loose threads as you go. I do generally do that. I very much see people doing it either way, but I feel like for myself, I just don't like how messy it looks when I don't do it, and I feel like I'm gonna miss some threads and then later on realize that I've missed them. Well, this is so cute. Okay. Apparently they're called little gems. Tiny blades, faceted handle holes, airplane friendly. These are a few reasons why we call them little gems. Look at these. Oh my gosh. How cute are they? The shape of the handle's really cool as well. Okay. I'm a fan of small things, and these are small things and they are special and I love it. This is one of the highlights so far of the advent calendar for me for the fabric godmother. All right, Kusumi tea, 20th up here. Right, I have got Earl Grey Intense bergamot flavored black tea with lemon peel. I do not know how this is going to be different from regular Earl Grey. I guess it's going to be more intense. I think it's going to be good. I like Earl Grey. Can't complain with that. I feel like I've had a really nice day today. I feel like on balance, it's been a nice work day with some nice fun things sprinkled in throughout the day as well. I've got 2 more work days. Can you tell I'm counting? 2 more work days before I'm off for Christmas. I think they should be good days from the way things are looking, so I'm hoping that they will be. But I will be checking in with you guys again tomorrow. I don't think I'll be doing anything more worth vlogging about tonight, but you never know what the days are going to bring, and I'm looking forward to seeing what I find tomorrow. I hope to see you then. Bye!